Hey everybody, it's Scott. It's Monday the 8th, and I'm checking in, my weekly check-in with you. Didn't have a surgeon's visit, so that was good. I don't have to see my surgeon again for another 3 weeks or so. I see my regular physician in a couple days, so that should be all good news, though. I mean, I'm assuming everything's going to be fine. We're going to get some blood work done and see how everything's coming along. But I wanted to just check in with you. It was kind of a gloomy week here in Florida. It rained a lot. Obviously, you can see behind me now it's beautiful, so I'm about to go work out in the pool and get some cardio and, exercise stretching in. So I do about a half an hour of that in the pool if I can't do it at the gym. And it works out really well, actually. It's really great for my joints. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that things are going great, in spite of the fact that I had kind of a little bit of a cold and, wasn't feeling all that great. I've been able to stick to everything. I haven't had any trouble, any cravings. I haven't had any problems. I don't know if I'm just lucky. Because I talked to somebody today, actually, who had the surgery before I did, and she's had a harder time. And so that was, it kind of made me more grateful that I, wasn't having those kind of issues where having, the food cravings and even trying to satisfy them. So I'm still losing weight pretty quickly. I'm down. I don't know what the total is now. I think it's 61 or 62 pounds total. So this is my post-op week 5, my 5th week. It will be 5 weeks tomorrow that I had surgery, and things are great. I mean, the belt loops keep going down. I keep going down a notch. I have 2 more before I can toss this belt that I have, and I'm just trying to hang on to. Clothes as long as I can, because going out and shopping and spending money right now doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, my sizes are just dropping at a drastic rate. But a lot of really good things are, like my swimsuit, is just kind of falling off, which is great. I mean, my, everything. I can get a towel around me again, and I couldn't do that before. So it's all good. So that's about it. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, I guess they call them non-scale victories. So it means that it's not necessarily about the number on the scale, but about all the other stuff that happens. And for this week, my favorite thing that happened, a couple of them. One was that I went to some restaurants with friends. Some of them were chains, and so that can be a little bit dangerous, because that was a place where, I used to go and do a lot of damage. I'd go to, restaurants and order tons of food, and usually the most unhealthy thing on the menu. And I've been able to really stick to this and find things without a problem. So that's been great. Chipotle worked out really well for me a couple times this past week. I even went to Subway once, and I was able to not only eat something, but eat something that was healthy. So that's good, because it means that if I'm in a situation, no matter what situation I'm in, I'm always going to be able to make a better choice. But the cool thing was that I was in these restaurants, and I fit in a booth. And I'll never forget the first time that I didn't fit in a booth. When I went out to lunch or dinner, I don't remember. I remember the actual experience, but I think it was dinner, and went out to dinner, and we were brought to a table, and it was a booth, and I couldn't fit. And nobody made a big deal of it, but man, that felt horrible. It was so shitty, and it really took a toll on me. And after that, every time I would go out, the host or hostess would ask, would you like a table or a booth? And they don't really do that normally, but they did that because obviously when they saw me, they were letting me make that choice. And I can now fit in a booth with no problem. And I know that doesn't sound like such a big deal, but let me tell you something. To anybody, any of you who've ever had trouble fitting in one before, to not even have to worry about it, to know that it's not going to be an issue, is absolutely incredible. And so I'm really grateful for that, and I just wanted to share that with you. It's a really big one. My weight now, I don't mind telling you, when I tell people my high number, they're kind of shocked. I was 391 pounds. And I got really close to 400. And a friend of mine, I forget, who's dealt with weight issues, said, once you go over 4, it turns into a whole other thing. Over 400 pounds, so many things become even more difficult. And so I never forgot that. And now I got on the scale this morning, and I was 329.6 or 0.4 or whatever it was. That's incredible. And, I leave for Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, coming up on May 23rd, and I go there for the summer season. And my goal, my hope, is that I can be under 300 pounds before I get there. And it's been about 5 years since I've been under 300 pounds. So it's a big deal for me. And, I just wanted to be really honest and share that with you. Anyway, thanks for all of your comments and for your questions. And anybody who wants to connect with me, feel free. Just shoot me an email or leave a message here on YouTube or Facebook. And I hope you're all doing well. So I will check in next week, and hope everybody's great. Take care.